Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry so late, but we had some technical difficulties. This is the Biohacker PT, and I'm here tonight to talk about how to make a green smoothie. Now, I've already put all the ingredients in the blender and it's ready to go for tomorrow, but let's just summarize what we did today. This is Kanittha's Vegan Kitchen, and I wanted to go ahead and see if it broadcasts on other channels. It's on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and hopefully it will be on Josh Who TV today as well. So why do we want to do a green smoothie? Well, let's talk about what is a green smoothie. A green smoothie is to be able to use kind of like a juice, but to keep the fiber. We don't want to go ahead and just throw all that fiber away down the drain or in the refuse. In the garden, we want to go ahead and see if we can take that fiber, because fiber is very important for your body, especially if you have blood sugar problems and such, and bowel irregularity. Fiber is wonderful. Okay, so we have to be careful with fiber. We don't want to have too much fiber either. Those people who have celiac disease or Crohn's disease. We talk about autoimmune conditions. Now, the other day we talked about the autoimmune conditions, and in addition to that, we have the gastrointestinal ones as well. That would be like the ones that I just mentioned: Crohn's disease, celiac disease, gluten insensitivity. So those are the things that we can also talk about here in this program. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take you through our journey that we had today, and go ahead and describe to you what we put in the smoothie. Now, for the liquid, I sometimes put some sort of tea. Now, the tea that I've chosen is I don't know if you see that or not. That is the horsetail tea. And how is horsetail tea helpful? I only put a half a cup of this. I've just prepared that the night before, and I've cooled it in the refrigerator. So I put it in a jar, a mason jar, and I'm putting this. Now, the benefit with the horsetail tea is that it's an ancient herbal infusion, is made from plants considered to be a living fossil. Boasting important properties, this earthly tasting tea brings to your cup a sense of freshness, groundedness, and a smooth, nurturing flavor. Complex and refreshing, our horsetail tea can even be enjoyed in the morning as a caffeinated beverage alternative and throughout the day. So what is the benefits of that? It says for ancient herb to encourage a well-functioning system. Kind of a broad statement there, but I use it because of the silica that's in there, and it's also helpful for my skin. All right, so that's not listed on there, but you can go to the old Dr. McCullough's site. I don't know if he has that information in there now, but used to be there. All right, so I'm going to see if I can freshen up the screen here for the camera. It seemed to be that's the one that kind of gave me some problems this evening, and we'll just continue on. As we have to refresh, we will refresh it. Now, with that horsetail tea, like I said, I put it in a mason jar, just like this, and I go ahead and put this in the blender on the bottom. The second tea is bay leaf tea, all right? So mom's a good, I guess, a pusher of her bay leaves in the garden, or in the herb garden, we'll call it. Now, what's interesting about the herb tea is that for the bay leaf tea, you have to be careful with the leaves. So with the leaves, if I can find some way to take it out without touching it, that is the best way. Sometimes you can have some gloves, or you can use the tongs, and we can have these bay leaves. All right, so this is the bay leaf right here, And so much for not touching it, and so much for this tong. All right, so this is the bay leaf, very beneficial as well. So I make the bay leaf tea, and we'll discuss that maybe at another time, the benefits of that. It's great for your digestion. All right, so that is this is the horsetail tea we just showed you, and this is the bay leaf tea. So I have a half a cup of each of those on the bottom. Now, the next one I put on the bottom is some garlic, just 2 cloves of garlic, and I also have a just about a half a thumb size of ginger. All right, so ginger and garlic. I also put some coconut, so some shredded coconut's easy, about a half a cup. Everything's a half a cup today, and I'm not trying to show you the brand, but I use some of this, and this is actually flake coconut, and it is, you can have it either way. Flakes is good, and you can also have it in another form here. I think I'll find it here if I can find it in the kitchen. So you have that one there, and this is one. This is a coconut chip. Coconut chips. All right, so this is a coconut chips. That's another way to use that. Now, so that's in there with the garlic and the ginger. Now, in addition to that, I put, now this is following Dr. Mercola's juicing guide. Instead of juicing it, we're just making it as a smoothie. All right, a smoothie. Now, as I come over here, I'm going ahead and grabbing a couple of items. And the items that I'm getting is the chlorella, and the spirulina. Now, I don't have it in a powder form. I'm just using this brand. Not this brand, but this kind is just some tablets. So I'm taking the can't read it upside down here, the fermented chlorella. Now let's see if there's any thing on that. No, it doesn't have anything. You have the fermented chlorella, and we have the spirulina, the organic spirulina, right here. So I just take some tablets, and I just throw that also in the blender. So I've got about 4 of them here, and then we're going to go ahead and we have the chlorella. I get about 5 of those, and I just kind of throw that also in the blender. So the blender is imaginary right now because I've already done everything and put it into the blender. Now, since I'm talking about that, let's just talk about what else we have in here. Now, I also have some lemon. So I take a lemon, I cut it in half, and I squeeze it, and I put it in there as well. And then I also put some other jungle juice, I call it. And this one here, it's not so pretty, but maybe I can get, instead of the bottle, let's just go ahead and go with this. All right, this is called DHA and EPA, omega-3 fatty acid, and this is actually made from lab-grown microalgae. So the microgrown algae is very beneficial for the EPA and DHA. So one's for brain health, and the other one is for there's EPA and DHA. Cognitive function, memory, and mood. And the other one is for the inflammatory process, trying to decrease your inflammation. That's the main thing with omega-3. It's very helpful for that as well. Now, let's talk about what else we have in there. Okay, so we have everything so far. And this is an interesting one right here. This one here is some soggy now collard greens. All right, I have it steamed. There goes my camera again. So I had that steamed, and likes to catch today. I don't know why. Oh well, that's okay. Maybe refreshing it is better anyway. Alright, so we have that, and underneath there, again, the oxalates are decreased when it's steamed, so same thing with Kegel. But underneath here, you can see it on the bottom here. I don't know how appetizing that looks right now, but it's some poached or steamed just egg, or I won't call it just egg, but egg substitute. Egg substitute. Alright, so I have that there. Now that's cool enough, and I'm going to use that right now in the smoothie jar. Now I also put some bok choy, a couple stalks of bok choy, half of fennel, and in here as well. There you go. There's the exciting stuff. On the bottom here, you could see, you know, a little bit of the coconut shreds there. But I also have in here some arugula. Now, arugula is it can be bitter, so you don't want to put too much arugula, but it's very, very good as well. And some cilantro, some organic cilantro, organic everything in here or in the garden. And that's organically grown as well, with the fertilizer as well as the true organic fertilizer, and also with the no pesticides, no GMO. All right, so in here as well we have, what else do we have in here? We have the sometimes you put some lettuce in there. We don't have the lettuce in there today. I think that's it. Very simple. So we're going to now go ahead and put on top of here this, whatever you want to call that. All right, that is our final touch. All right, the final touch. Now, I'm going to just scrape the rest of that and throw it in there as well. Oh, look at that. All right, that's ready to blend tomorrow. So I'm going to have a picture probably tomorrow for that as well. Now, for those viewers from the last evening's broadcast, might be wondering, well, how did all that turn out? And I'm putting that in the refrigerator right now. I should take a picture. Kind of lost my steam trying to fix my camera, and it's still not the 100% right now. But maybe I'll do it tomorrow, because we have the beautiful chia pet, or the chia. I won't say chia pet, because that's a brand, but chia, the chia seeds. And we put it in a terracotta pot. Oh my, I might still take a picture. Look at that, that's exciting. It'd be better with it maybe in the daylight. It just lacks that extra shine when it's not having natural light outside. And I might even put a little more spray. Look at that, the chia sprouts. Now, why do we do chia sprouts? I like it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that, look at that. The chia sprout. Yay! Oh, it's too close. Chia sprout. Here's the other one. Okay, so the chia sprout. All right, that's exciting. So that we're going to probably make it grow a little higher than that. And it's growing nice right now. The weather's a little cooler here in Cali. And we're going to go ahead and cut those tomorrow. All right, so that's, look at that. That's perfect with the Kanittha's Vegan Kitchen picture there. All right, I like that. All right. So that's what we had yesterday. We also had yesterday some of the walnuts. We had the dehydrated walnuts. Let's see if I can just, maybe we'll go ahead and take a picture after all. Might as well. So we had some dehydrated walnuts. I should just put the whole thing in there. We'll just have a few. So we got the dehydrated walnuts that we had the other day. There's more than that, but that's a sample of the dehydrated walnuts. Maybe I'll put that in the background here. And then we had the dehydrated, oh, the buckwheat. Yes, the buckwheat was nice as well. It turned out to be nice as well. The buckwheat, go ahead and put that on the camera view as well. Let's see, maybe not in a big jar. Yeah, let's go for it all. So there's the buckwheat. Now, how do we use that? We just kind of sprinkle that on our cereal or yogurt. Excellent, it's sprouted and it's dehydrated. So, can satisfy a little bit of the anti-nutrient fearmongers with the way that we've prepared that. So we've got the lectins, and probably could have been sprouted a little bit more, but you can see it a little bit. It is like cracked. It's almost like cracked wheat. So there we go. We had that, and I think we had chia, we had walnuts, we had the buckwheat, and we had another tray of something. There's a big thing as well. Almonds. Oh yes. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. The almonds turned out good as well. The almonds that we had the other day. Oh, where is it? Almonds, almonds, almonds. There we go. Here's the almonds. All right. Sorry if you joined us on Facebook. I'm not being able to read that right now because we've got kind of a short broadcast because of technical difficulties last night. Now, the almonds don't look so good in this jar, so we're going to put it kind of in a larger one would be better. Let's see. Let's go with a little more flair here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, we should probably put more. All right, we'll just go with that. So this is the sprouted almonds that we had. All right, so it's, there we go. Maybe we'll make it like it's overflowing even. There you go, look at that. Should put everything on there. There's even more as well. Now, you can't see that. The camera just died again. Let's see if you can go ahead and refresh that. Not quite sure what the problem is tonight with that. Maybe just too much power going through its veins, more or less. All right, so there we go. That looks like a nice spread, doesn't it? So we have the chia, we have that. Now we did have one more item. We had the white beans. Now we probably devoured them already. We had some of them for lunch. Let's see if we can still find whatever's left of the white beans. And we have, oh, all right. So the white beans are kind of sad. There's not the whole bunch left. But those turned out the white navy beans. There's also great northern beans. It has some similar content, but this we like for the iodine. Not too much, about 21% in a cup. This is about a half a cup, you'd say, right? So that is the white beans. Look at that. So I don't know if you can see everything there. All right, that's probably a nice picture right there. Let's go a little higher. Died again, hey. Oh, there it is. There we go. Missing something here. Needs to be over a little bit more. There, look at that. There we go. I like that picture there. So we're going to take that picture and probably post it on our Instagram. So join us on Instagram as well if you'd like to. Let me just check if there's anybody on the stream today for Facebook. We sometimes like to see if there's any friends or family members that are joining us late this evening. Let's just look here on... Oh, everything's offline. Huh. Everything is offline. Interesting. Maybe I'm just on Twitch right now. All right, let's just see. Oh, yeah, we are unable. Okay, so there is no connection to one of them. Let's see. All right, I hear it kind of mumbling in the background. It's not as clear as I want it to be here, but that's probably just because it's streaming live. All right, so maybe we will freshen up the kitchen a little bit, make it look nice for those who are joining us late this evening. All right, so there we go. So the chia, the walnuts, the buckwheat, the sprouted almonds, and a little bit of the white beans. All right, so I'm going to take a picture of that right now, and want to go ahead and thank you for joining me on this late evening, and we'll probably take a picture of the smoothie and have that for tomorrow morning's breakfast. Good night and have a great evening. Again, this is the Biohacker PT talking about inflammation, talking about immunity, talking about how to improve your health in a way that is easy and exciting and new. All right? Thank you.